Hi everyone, I hope you all safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy, Chapter 9, Rectification of Errors, Illustration Sum number 8. Let's read the heading. The following errors were located at the time of preparation of the trial balance. Rectify them. The first transaction is sale of goods to Akila on credit rupees 1520 posted to her account as 1250. Listen what this transaction tells us. Sale of goods to Akila on credit rupees 1520. Up to this, what is the meaning of this transaction? You sold goods on credit to Akila. How much rupees? 1520. So what is the journal entry? Whenever you sold goods, sales account credited, because whenever you made sales in your business, your revenue increased. Whenever revenue increased, you credited the revenue account, right? So sales account is to be credited. Who is the receiver? Akila is the receiver, because you sold goods to Akila. So Akila is the receiver. Debit the receiver. Okay. So Akila account debtor 1522, sales account 1520. Okay. Okay. Where is the error? Listen the transaction. Sale of goods to Akila on credit rupees 1520 posted to her account as 1250. So what is the meaning? Instead of 1520, an accountant entered in Akila's account as 1250. So instead of 1520, he entered 1250. So where is the error? Which is the error? Amount is the error. We have to enter 1520. But what is to be entered? 1250. So it is undercast. Okay. So we have to subtract it. We have to find out the differences. We can't enter 1520 or 1250. We have to find out the differences between these two amounts. So we have to subtract it. 1250 from 1520, we will get 270. Okay. So the rectified entry is Akila account debtor 272, sales account 270. We enter the difference value because amount is the error. Which is error? Amount is the error. So we have to find out the difference between them. That is 270. Okay. So you have to give the answer as the statement form or explanatory note. Akila account should be debited with rupees 270. Listen the rectified entry. Akila account should be debited with rupees how much? 270. Akila account should be debited with rupees 270. This is the answer. The statement form is the answer. Okay. The next transaction is bought goods from Narendran on credit for rupees 5500, credited to his account as 5050. What this transaction tells us? Bought goods from Narendran on credit rupees 5500. Up to this, what is the entry? What is the correct entry for up to this transaction? You purchased goods from Narendran on credit. This is the credit transaction. This is the credit purchases. Okay. So whenever you purchased goods, purchases is the expenses. All the expenses is to be debited. So we debited the purchases account. Purchases account debtor how much rupees? 5500 rupees. From whom you purchased goods. Who is the giver? Narendran is the giver. So credit the giver. Okay. To Narendran account 5,500. So the correct entry is up to this. Bought goods from Narendran on credit for rupees 5,500. For this transaction, the entry is purchases account debtor 5,500 to Narendran account 5,500. Okay. So, okay, where is the error? Listen, again I read the transaction. Bought goods from Narendran on credit for rupees 5,500. Credited to his account as 5,050. So, which is the error? The amount is the error. Okay. So, listen, which is the error? The amount is the error. Instead of 5,500, an accountant entered 5,050. This is undercast. Okay. So, now we have to find out the difference value. We can't enter 5,500 or 5,050. We have to find out the difference. So, we have to subtract 5,050 from 5,500. We will get 4,450. Okay. So, we have to enter the difference value. Then only the error will be rectified. So, purchases account debtor, how much rupees difference? 450 to Narendran account 450. Okay. So, what is the answer? Narendran account should be credited with rupees 450. Listen here, we have to compare this statement with the journal entry, correct journal entry. Okay. So, Narendran account should be credited with 450. Narendran account should be credited with 450. Okay. Let's see the next transaction. Purchases of furniture from Ravi Varman for rupees 404 on credit were debited to furniture account as rupees 440. What this transaction tells us? Listen. Purchases of furniture from Ravi Varman for rupees 404 on credit. Up to this, what is the journal entry? What this transaction tells us? You purchased furniture. From whom? Ravi Varman. How much rupees? 404. For on cash or credit? On credit. You purchased credit for furniture. This is the credit purchases. You purchased furniture means you purchased asset from Ravi Varman. What is the given entry? Furniture account debtor 404 to Ravi Varman account. Okay. When you purchased goods only, you have to enter purchases on debtor. Whenever you purchased asset, you have to enter the name of the asset on debtor side. Do you understand? So, furniture account debtor 404 to Ravi Varman account 404. This is the correct entry they given here. Okay. Then, where is the error? We have to find. Okay. Listen, I again read the transaction. Purchases of furniture from Ravi Varman for rupees 404 on credit were debited to furniture account as 440. So, which is the error? The amount is the error. Okay. Instead of 404, they entered 440 on debit side furniture account. Okay. So, which is the error? Amount is the error. Instead of 404, an accountant entered 440. So, amount increased. That means overcast. So, we have to find out the difference between these two amounts. So, we have to subtract 404 from 440. We will get 36 rupees. So, whenever you see the overcast, more excess from the given transaction, you have to follow the opposite journal entry. What is the correct journal entry? Furniture account debtor to Ravi Varman account. There is the error. The amount is the error. you have to rectify the error. How can you rectify this error? When you have to opposite that entry only, the error will be rectified. Okay, so the rectified entry. Okay, where is furniture account? Furniture account is on debtor side. You have to credit it. So to furniture account 36 rupees, you have to enter the difference value, then only the error rectified. Okay, so debited furniture account you have to credit, credited Ravi Varman account you have to debit. Or you understand? Okay, we debited the Ravi Varman account rupees 36. So the rectified entry is Ravi Varman account debtor 36 rupees to furniture account 36. What is the answer? Furniture account should be credited with rupees 36. We have to compare this answer with the rectified entry. Furniture account should be credited with 36. So furniture account should be credited. To furniture account means credited. Debtor means debited. To means credited. Okay. So to furniture account should be credited rupees 36 rupees. The next transaction is purchases machinery for cash rupees 2000 was not posted to machinery account. Listen here, what this transaction tells us: an accountant omitted this transaction. A company purchased machinery for cash rupees 2000, but an accountant forgot to enter this transaction. Machinery account debtor 2000 to cash account 2000. So this is the answer. Statement form is the answer. Okay. Machinery account should be debited with rupees 2000. We have to compare this statement with the rectified entry. What is the answer? Machinery account should be debited with rupees 2000. Machinery account should be debited. Debtor means debited with rupees 2000. Okay. Let's see the next transaction. That is, the total of purchases book rupees 899 was carried forward as rupees 989. Okay, what this transaction? The total of purchases book has rupees 899. But carried forward to the next page, an accountant entered 989. This is what is, where is the error? Which is the error? Amount is the error. Okay. Purchases book. Where is purchases book shows? Purchases book always shows on, or purchases account always shows on debit side. So purchases account at or 899 rupees. Okay. So which is the error? Amount is the error. Instead of 899, an accountant entered 989. 989. This is the overcast. Okay. So whenever you see the overcast, excess, more, like this word from the given transaction, you have to follow the opposite journal entry. So what is the rectification entry for this? Purchase. What is the original entry for purchases book? Purchases account or purchases book is shows on debit side. We have to rectify this account. So we have to credit the purchases account. Okay. So the rectified journal entry is to purchases account. To means debtor means debited. To means credited. To purchases account 90 rupees. Why we get how do we get this 90 rupees? We have to find out the difference between these two amount. Okay. So we have to subtract 899 from 988. We will get 90 rupees. So this is that 90 rupees. Okay. But we have to find out the answer. We have to give the answer like statement format. Explanatory note. Purchases account should be credited with rupees 90 rupees. So purchases account should be credited with how much rupees? 90 rupees. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.